And Ryan, like, I totally forgot like what it's like there. Like everything's so big, like it's the trucks, the vans, whatever else. The food portions, like I've stuffed every day, and even like the chocolate bars. Like look at the size.
Yeah,
of this
that's
thing,
massive.
It's called, you can call it Mr. Big. Yeah. So let me know when we start. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. You know, so I think we're filming already.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, crap. Hi. I'll put this back.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss you already. Okay.
We missed you, Sid. We missed you.
Hi. Hi everybody. Welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 170.
170, Sid.
That's right. I'm back in the studio, back after my little vacation.
In Canada?
Yes, thank you for you and Lindsay filling in for me while I was gone. I checked it out.
It wasn't
over
quite
there.
the same talking about Star Wars without you.
Yeah, well, you know.
You need real Star Wars and
real fandoms.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, like we got some stuff here to show.
It's a little different.
Lots of stuff came in while I was away.
Yeah,
and we want to talk about
stuff.
those.
Yeah.
But I also noticed while I was away that something's just went up on the website. Do you want to talk about that first?
Stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's get to that. All right, the one that I am most excited about is this big gold thing. It is a Hyakushiki, and it's a 2.0. Now, it's been a while since we saw a 2.0 of any kind. I mean, we've had 3.0 already for the RX-72. But the Hyakushiki is one of the kits that's most famous because it's plated in gold.
And it looks like a good gold.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. Bandai's, it's going to be a little pricey, of course, because it's plating, but it looks like Bandai's kind of upped the game a little bit on this one compared to the previous one that's now quite old. So on top of that, we have another one from the Origin, Gundam Origin.
I like this.
The OVA. This is the Guntank.
Yeah, the Guntank.
It's the Guntank. We don't have, I think, a colored version.
I love that name,
yeah.
Guntank.
Guntank, well, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's a tank with guns
Say
all
what
over
it
it.
is. Or it's a
arms.
Gundam tank.
Maybe it's a Gundam tank. Maybe you're right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What else is coming?
What else is coming? We got Denial Gundam. And it's not just a river in Egypt. Ha 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 ha.
Denial.
I like it. Look, it's got that like look of hair on the back of it. It's
Yeah,
kind of cool.
He's not in denial, is he?
Got some attitude. Yeah. I don't know. All right, now Gundam The End. A lot of people were like hoping that this would become a model kit, and yes, it is. It looks like Bandai's done a bit of work on like those big giant fingers and arms there. It's going to be really cool. It kind of looks a little bit like the Master Gundam as well, but I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing what they do with this.
It's like the Gundam mole.
That's right. And the Assault Buster Gundam. Now we've seen a lot of the Victory, the Dash, the V2, and now as HG we get the Assault Buster Gundam. Now we saw this at the Gundam Expo, complete with all of its gear kind of loaded up on its back there. It's going to be a little bit heavy, but it's going to look great.
The thing I'm very excited about is this Snowspeeder.
Yes, the Snowspeeder.
Star Wars.
Another Star Wars kit. Like you just built the ATST,
yeah,
right?
which was great.
It was great. Snowspeeder is one of my favorite ones because I thought Empire, the very beginning of that movie, was great. So I'm excited to get my hands on the plow version of the Snowspeeder.
Absolutely.
All right, that's cool. A lot of cool stuff coming on the way. Hyakushiki, Hyakushiki, Hyakushiki. Okay, so you can tell I'm excited for that one. And May is my birthday, so it's probably going to come out the last week of May, right around my birthday. Maybe I'll take a day off work. I don't know. But I'm going to be building it right away.
Taking work for Gundam.
So we'll move from the stuff that's coming in the future,
and
we'll talk about the stuff that just came out in the past while I was away. And I've got a stack of things here. We're going to start at the top. And I already mentioned kind of the V Gundam, you know, the Assault Buster that's coming. This is the V Dash Gundam. Previously, I built a master grade version of it, and with that giant backpack on its back, it is quite cool. And the HG version gives you all the weapons and accessories, and you can build the core fighter as well. That's really cool.
Those clear parts look good as well.
Ah, the shield, the beam shield, and big sabers. Okay, now we've got Mac Knife, not Mac the Knife. It's Mac Knife. And this, of course, is very, very similar to the Elf Bullock, which we showed in the show a few episodes back.
My favorite name.
It doesn't have like a lot of the backpack type stuff that the Elf Bullock has, but you can tell by the arms and the legs that it's going to be similar construction, a little bit leaner. I think it looks really cool. And also, that's Reconquista G, and here's another Reconquista G kit. This is the G-Lucifer, and he's looking kind of mean there with that big tail here. You can see in this image. Kind of that tail, and I'll flip it around here. You can see the tail and how it kind of mounts onto the stands that comes with it, so it can spread out similar to.
I kind of like what they're doing, like kind of breaking the mold a little with these.
Reconquista, yeah, I'm starting to get really interested in their designs. The first few, maybe not. Of course, the G self, I keep saying no, not really, but since then they've been really good. But that's the end of Reconquista for now. That just came out. Let's talk about Gundam Build Fighters.
Little SD.
And this is SDG Gundam. So it looks like you're getting, what are these? I don't know. Let's open this up. It's like, what are we finding here? Like, it says S times D times G. And I thought, what is that? Is that like 3 kits? Well, no, it's not. I'll explain in a minute. Here are the runners to the green. You can see there's only one headpiece here. You're building one Gundam. Here's, of course, different stickers for the face if you choose to. The normal polycap so we're used to using. But this kit is unique in that it transforms. So let me just kind of show you here, if you can zoom in on here. The S, I think this is the Sneeble Gundam, right here. So the D would be the Dragon Angel Gundam. And then the G is the Jira Cannon Gundam. And by swapping things around, we discovered, here I'm going to open up this and show you, you can make your own dragon. Like, look at that thing.
That is very, very, very,
That's
very
cool.
cool.
I mean, 2 weeks ago, maybe we showed the Star Winning Gundam,
Yeah.
which transforms and then transforms again into like a regular size Gundam. Well, here we have an SD that also transforms into this cool looking dragon. That's pretty great. S to the D to the G Gundam.
It's like the 80s again. 90s? When was it?
I don't know.
Vanilla Ice.
Please stop. Please stop. I had a friend who was totally into that guy. It was embarrassing. Okay, so along with Gundam Build Fighters, we have the Portent Gundam. It's very important. I kind of like the
I keep
green.
thinking impotent.
I wonder why you keep thinking that, Ryan. That's what she
Like,
said.
is this guy impotent? I'm very sad for him.
So, sorry, I'll show you this image.
Probably
It's quite
stress,
cool.
mate.
This kind of looks like a little bit of a moth. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this guy's able to perform. And if not, he
Sure
can have
he
some
can.
assistance from the
Well,
Portent Flyer. Right? Now you know that the...
That's good.
Thank you. The backpacks that come with the Gundam Build Fighters, you can swap back and forth. Well, this is the Portent Flyer, and you were able to assemble it. And you can put it on the back of other Gundams. They've actually shown it here with the Shinanj. You can put it on the back of the Shinanj, although I don't know why he would need it, because his backpack is one of the best in the
And
biz.
he has no problems.
That's right. And probably
Last
the
but
one
not
that
least.
I'm so excited about, the Wing Gundam Zero Honoo.
Oh no.
So I'm going to open up this box and we'll talk about this right now. All right, I'm going to open up the Honoo Honoo. I'm going to put this manual to the side for a second, but I do want to show you this. Coming in the Hobby Japan magazine next month. Actually, it'll probably be here in a couple weeks or less. Next week, maybe. They're giving you extra bonus parts for your Honoo HG. So if we're trying to pick up the Honoo, if you got that and you want to add to it, you can pick up the Hobby Japan magazine, which is still available for order.
Yeah.
And you can add to it and totally deck this guy out. So let's look through the runners now. You can see they give you the one small runner, the G2 they call it. This is additional parts for the wing, but also I think for what amounts to maybe the shield, the gun. It's pretty interesting the way they have the parts mounted to his backpack. So here's all the frame parts. Keep in mind that this guy does transform into a flight mode, so you'll be doing some twisting and turning like we did with the other wing Gundams. Once again, this is a G runner, so you're getting those parts again. And here are the white parts, as well as the beam saber parts. However, you're getting more white parts here, more armor parts here. There's quite a bit going on here. And then you're getting effect parts, similar to, it feels like the Build Burning Gundam, the Try Burning Gundam.
Yeah.
But you're getting like these colored parts, and it's meant to go with the Honoo, which is actually cool. So you'll be decking this guy out. You can see here, let me get you the manual.
Oh no.
Really cool. Oh no. You know, they use the clear parts here as well as in the shield, which will end up being the cockpit when he transforms. Let's see if I can show you a picture of his flight mode here. Here's a good one. That is the flight mode right there.
Oh, that is...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always like wing Gundams.
Those clear
So
parts look good.
anytime they want to give me a new version of the wing, I'm a happy camper. Okay, I'm going to take the Honoo and I'm going to put it
Gonna
over
take
here.
the Honoo.
I'm going to take the Honoo home, yo. And I'll be back with him next week all assembled.
Near what
So-
I said, thank God.
Yes, okay. Okay, so I'll just put this in my pile. It's my stack of Gundam here. Now, Ryan, you have a couple small things over there you might
I
want to talk
do.
about.
Little toy-related stuff, but give me a
Okay.
sec
All
to
right.
get these guys unboxed.
Unboxed right on the show.
Yes. So yes, here we have the Egg Force.
Yep.
A new well, the Egg characters are not new by Bandai. I mean, they have a ton of other characters, but the Egg Force is the new Star Wars stuff that they're bringing out. A number of characters, and here we have R2, C-3PO. Sorry,
Yeah.
brain freeze. And it's pretty simple to turn your guy from an egg into a fully fledged
Egg-looking.
egg-looking android. Not an android.
Droid.
Yes. A human.
Humanoid.
A human translator.
That's right. He speaks 8 million forms
Yeah.
of Bachi or whatever.
And binary.
We've already talked about this.
And binary.
Yeah.
It's very important.
I gotta say, it looks like C-3PO. You know, maybe he hasn't lost his baby fat after just being born, because he's looking kind of chubby there.
Yeah, he's you know, he's let it go a little.
A little after like 40 years.
He's you know, he's got to fit extra circuits in for whatever other language he speaks. You know.
People might think this is kind of a strange concept, but in Japan, like, there's a lot of toys where you have to like crack open the chocolate egg or the plastic egg. Yeah, gashapon as well. And then you discover what's inside, and I think that's what Bandai is going for here. That's what they're doing here.
And yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I mean, this egg stuff, it's cute.
Yeah.
Japan is all about the cute.
Yeah.
And talking about cute.
Yeah. What else you got? You got Mike. Is that Mike?
Mike. Yes, Mike. Now this is by Takara Tomy.
Okay.
They basically have a moving monster series, which is basically all your favorite characters, like Monsters University.
Oh, okay.
Incredibles.
Oh, the Incredibles is on there.
Yeah. What else have they got? They got Wally.
Nice.
Yeah. The guy whose house flew away.
The guy from Up, right?
Yeah, Up. Yeah. And the fish.
Nemo.
Nemo. Cars.
You gotta watch less Marvel and more Disney.
I suck at my job. But there's one very cool thing about this.
Okay.
So let me show you the gimmick.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. I haven't done this in years.
You do suck at your job. Hold its feet.
And look at his little
the eye move. He looks like he's trying to strut.
Yeah, he's like...
That eye thing is pretty cool.
He reminds me of Shaggy. You know that singer, Shaggy?
Yes,
you know,
I'm aware of him.
That one song he had. Yeah, so that's me for today, guys.
All right.
Hopefully I'll have a kid.
Take a bow, Mikey.
So Sid,
Yeah.
Mikey and C-3PO,
yeah,
best buds now.
Yeah, and they both kind of look like eggs.
Yeah,
one's kind of supposed to, one's not.
One comes from an egg.
Which came
Chicken
first?
egg.
The egg or C-3PO? Like, I don't know.
We do have a series of these. I think we have Darth Vader.
Yeah, then there's a
Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper. I think there's going to be like Darth Maul.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Like, I'm sure Bandai's going to put out as many as they can.
For the completionist.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Sid, what
all
do you
your
got?
eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
What do I got? I have Jizai Okimono. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'll explain what Jizai Okimono is before I open it up. Now, Jizai Okimono is supposed to be like a realistic kind of thing, and it usually refers to serpents, dragons, fish, those kind of things, like praying mantis, stuff like that. What Japanese artisans would do is they make it out of like a copper, really, really detailed, and you'll see some of these in like kind of like museums and stuff like that. Yeah. And I guess, you know, Kyoto, they can get into like these kind of historical things, as well as the action figures from various
Star
animes
Wars.
and whatever else. They have brought things to us like statues and
no, they go
historical artifacts and stuff like that. So what they're doing is they've made the Jizai Okimono, the first one, the dragon, as an action figure. Let's open it up and see what it can do. So here he is, Jizai Okimono. It already looks pretty great. Like you've seen Sento Chihiro no Kamikakushi, like Spirited Away, and that dragon she was riding on had that, you know, that big whisker there. That's very similar, right? That's where they got the inspiration for that. So I'm just gonna pull him up, stand him up. Now, of course, he's Kyoto, so all of his joints will bend, but I'm just gonna stand him up kind of easily for now. And then I will have to find the tail. And just quickly here, here's the tail. I'll plug it into the back here.
Actually, the detail is amazing.
Yep. And of course, it's all posable. It's all meant to turn. It has the Kyoto Robotech joints, right? So I'm a little tender when I first start putting them together because I don't want to use too much strength. Eventually, I'll get there. But you can see he will rotate all the way through the length of his torso, his abdomen here, and his neck, of course. And his jaw will open. There it is. Now, if you want to stand him up, which you can do, there is a stand there. I'll just bring it to the shot. I don't need to show you. There's a stand there, the arm, and the piece that goes around its waist. And they also give you, I don't know if you can see it, right in there. There's a little orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is meant to be held in its hand.
Okay.
I think I've got an image on it. This one right here. You can actually place the orb in his hand like you see in some, I guess, like temples and things like that.
Yeah.
He's holding on to it. It's like really cool. Like I'm a big fan of like this style of dragon. So it's cool to kind of get your hands on a toy version of it because, yeah, it's posable and you can play with it, but it still looks like how it's supposed to look. I think it looks great.
So the gold, I like the gold inlay.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I'm gonna just unbend his fingers here, his claws. These are all articulated. All the joints, all the fingers have like two, three at least points of articulation in there. The shoulders as well. It's just classic Kyoto right there. And there he is. He's gonna maul your face off. So there you go, Jizai Okimono. I'm putting it back.
It's quite nice to see a manufacturer like trying something a little different.
Yeah, like they go outside of their little comfort zone. And we know that they have the ability to make something look really good. Kyotos are famous worldwide, but they can now apply that skill, that design level to things like this, and I think it looks awesome.
And
yeah,
R2D2's coming in today, I think.
Yeah, it is here already.
Yeah.
I saw the boxes.
R2D2's here.
The pallet of boxes is already in the warehouse.
Very cool.
We showed that 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, that looked great. So
yeah,
there you go. I'm gonna put this aside for now. Oh, there he is, making an appearance.
Yeah,
right back at it, buddies.
He's
like kind of jealous because Mike is hanging around with C-3PO.
Yeah, he's like,
what's going on?
What are you doing with my boyfriend?
That's anyway.
That bombshell.
This is part of the show where, you know, I would show a kit in detail, we'd talk about the build, or I'd even assemble one in the show. However, of course, with me being away for 2 weeks, I haven't managed to be able to do any of that preparation type of thing. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to ask Lindsay to step up to play
yes,
again.
the Mazer.
Yes, because she did assemble something, and we're going to let her talk about it. Hi, Lindsay. Now you're back in the studio, this time with me instead of Ryan.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I want to thank you for pinch hitting for me while I was away in Canada.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. I got to eat all those things I used to eat all the time and go to all those places I used to go to all the time to get the food that I used to eat all the time.
Like what?
Like Slurpees, Dairy Queen Smarties Blizzards, Mr. Big Chocolate Bars, Canadian 2-for-1 pizza. It's like $30 for like 2 mediums. You can't go wrong.
Unlike Japan, where
it's like $50 for like, yeah, it was crazy. So I gained a few kilograms. I gotta get those off. And now I'm back into the swing of things. Yeah, I'll get back into my normal life.
Don't go on that diet too soon because they have Slurpees over here at the Kane Super Center. Yeah.
Somebody had told me before, like, yeah, I've seen those in Japan. I'd be like, no way, never. I've never seen those. Okay, well, now I know where I'm going after we film this segment. I'm going to get a Slurpee, and now I'm ruined. Like, I got to diet twice as hard or something. Okay, so while I was away gorging myself, what did you do?
Well, I built a beam tank. Okay, so this is the Type 92 Mazer beam tank from Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Now, I'm not familiar with the old Godzilla movies, but according to the box, this one is from Godzilla vs. Biollante, which aired in 1989.
Oh, okay.
But it also showed up in several films following it, I think 6.
Oh, okay.
Now, the tank...
It's a regular.
Yes. The tank is mostly molded in this green color, so you might need to paint it a little bit if you want to get true to the original. As you can see, the beam itself is a silver color, and that shouldn't be too hard because you can separate all these pieces from the clear ones.
It's looking like the inside of that beam, I guess, mechanism is like a gold color on that manual.
Yeah.
I guess if you had like Gundam marker, you'd be able to get that effect as well.
Yeah, I bet you could do that pretty easily since it's already clear.
Yeah.
The beam cannon can raise and lower like that, and the actual tank can swerve.
Oh, okay.
Now it comes off really easily if you turn it the full 90 degrees there.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to display.
Okay.
The wheels do not move, but you can turn them if you need to.
Oh, I see. My question is this snap fit or does it need glue or
Oh yeah, so this is entirely snap fit. I didn't
Oh.
have to use any glue. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting to have to.
Yeah. I know some kits, they kind of say, well, keep the glue handy or something like that. And you never know until you get right into it whether you need it or not. But you were able to get right through the whole build without having to go to any cement?
Yeah, they fit pretty snugly.
Oh,
And
good.
this also comes with decals.
Okay.
And I did not put them on this time, but they are available if you want to.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Was it fun? That's the question.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Lindsay.
Thanks,
Always appreciate
Lindsay.
your contributions. You know, stepping up to the plate. pinch
Lindsay
hitting
goes
for me.
above and beyond.
That's right. It's good to have some backup.
Yeah.
All right, so we can get back into the routine of things. As normal, we got some comments to read, some prizes to give away.
Yes. Should I start with questions?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay. Best in the world. Hey guys, Sid, I was wondering what's your thoughts on the Seed/Destiny franchise. Despite people not liking the anime, I feel at least the series has some of the best Gundam designs. Brackets Destiny Gundam being my favorite, and I like that there's a ton of Gundam in the show. Lol.
Lol. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that anime, but I think it comes down to the characters as opposed to the Gundams, because the Gundams are super popular. Like a lot of people who might not like the character or the storyline of that anime, they still love the suit designs, and that's why we're seeing like there's always a strike freedom of some kind. There's always an ale strike of some kind. I think they can't really go wrong with the suit designs. They did a really good job. Maybe we'll get a revamp at some point in the future, and they'll change the
I'm sure they're
storyline
gonna.
with some new characters.
Might get a
Who knows?
reboot. The Hollywood.
It's time to reboot Seed Destiny.
Yeah.
Come on.
Next, Network Wraith. Good show. Are your Vallejo paints shippable to the States?
All right, let's answer this guy's question. For those people who don't know, first, Vallejo paints, they are paints that are made as they're water based.
Water based.
Yeah, so they're not flammable, which
Not
is the
flammable.
problem we have with Tamiya paints in this.
You can't be
hobby.
sniffing them.
We can't ship those abroad because of their flammable. That they clamped down on that a long time ago, and everybody has to kind of abide by those rules. However, we did find a substitute, and that is Vallejo. Now they are meant for the airbrush,
Yes.
but being water-based, they're non-toxic, they're non-flammable, and they're really simple to clean up. And I think we've talked about them in the past before.
No, we have.
Yeah. And to answer this guy's question, yes, they are shippable to the United States.
And to most places.
We don't have any problems with that. A couple times the post office will contact us saying, hey, you got some paints in here. But all we do is we fax them a copy of the material safety data sheet, and then they're good to go.
Next, Chimer God. I'm backlogged by 35 kits, and for some reason I'm still pre-ordering more kits from HLJ. Thanks, HLJ. Thanks. Thank you very much. For
35 kits. That's like bigger than my backlog. Like, you're a superstar. Where do you keep them all? In your closet? He probably
It's
doesn't live
what
in
we
Japan.
refer to here sometimes as my retirement.
Yeah, exactly. Just put this aside
Yeah,
later, and then
and
it turns into
retire.
your retirement.
You know, Brian, who used to do boss builds, like he's got a cupboard full of
Yep.
kits, and that's his, when I retire,
Yeah.
I'm going to put these together.
Yeah, he's going to be shaking. You know, they bumped up the retirement age or something. That's what they're going to do. 67, 70.
80.
Poor guy's not going to get around to them.
Yeah. Ran Manson. I want that first kit, please. It's thanks to you guys for getting me into Gunpla. If I hadn't found your video by chance, I would never have got into Gunpla last year. Now, since last May, I've built 3 PGs, wow, 11 MGs, 1 Zoid, 3 RGs, and 5 HGs. Thank you so much for introducing me to this hobby.
That's quite a workload.
Wow,
like,
yeah,
I think, you know, what is it, Khmer God, you got 35 kits in your backlog. If you're too worried about not being able to get to them, you could probably hand them to this other guy, and he'll power through them.
3 PGs as well.
Yeah,
Wow,
you know, in less than a year.
serious.
Like,
Yeah.
Good
Wow,
job.
my selection.
Another trooper. That's my kind of builder.
Next, IIRFTW. The reasons that you needed to answer a skill testing question is because you were in Canada, and in Canada there is a law that makes it so that the winner of a prize must answer a question for some strange reason.
That's right. When I would try to win something through my Lifesavers package, it would say, answer this mathematical question. It was like 21 minus 7 plus 3.
Really?
And you had to submit it in order to get your prize, because apparently they don't want to give it to dumb people or something. I don't know. Luckily, I could use a calculator.
So a lot of smart calculators.
A lot of smart Canadians out there. We can answer skill testing questions.
Connors Zeta had the urge to eat a sandwich while watching this. Never got that sandwich.
Poor guy, he got so wrapped up in this episode that he never
yeah,
finished the
didn't
sandwich. I do hope that
Don't
he was
stop.
able to eat that sandwich once the video stopped. I hope he's not going hungry right now.
Yeah, I hope you're okay.
So,
Connor,
what kind of sandwich was it? Like if it was like a really good sandwich,
killing
like
me, Sid. You're killing me today.
if it was a really good sandwich, like there's no excuse, like just pause the video and eat your sandwich. But if it was like, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly, you know, mom made it, still in your lunchbox, maybe you finish watching the video first.
I read it like I haven't made the sandwich yet.
Ah, okay.
So I was going to make a sandwich. I started watching and I didn't get that sandwich.
Okay, I can see
Connor,
that.
you're going to have to just clear that up for us.
Yes,
Next.
please.
Claudio, my son and I were browsing YouTube and came across your channel. So we decided to get Gundam kits together. I went for the MG Strike.
Nice.
He went for the HG Titus. Great experience. It would be kind of cool to reverse it. I want the MG Titus and I'm getting him the HG Strike.
Okay.
We are fine fans. Thank you. That's
It'd be
very
like
cool,
twins
actually.
Or pair look like the same thing,
That's
right?
cool. I mean, it's great that
Big
you're
Ale
sharing
Strike,
this
small
hobby.
Ale Strike, big Titus, small Titus, and everybody's happy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Junior,
I
senior.
always like comments like that, like people doing it with their family or
Yeah,
their
yeah,
and stuff
no,
like
it's
that.
really
Like,
cool.
I always say like this hobby is for everybody, right? Like you don't have to be a 40-year-old man who's good with an airbrush to really enjoy it. Like everybody can get in there, cut some things off with a pair of cutters,
And get a
and
very cool big
snap
robot.
fit away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is it my turn now?
Yeah, your
Okay.
turn. Prizes.
Yes, I got some prizes now. Of course, we had these prizes offered like 3 episodes ago, but we're so busy with everything, we never got around to giving them away. And I didn't want to have to like read a winner and then leave for 2 weeks and not be able to ship them and stuff. So I waited.
Yeah, people get cranky.
Yeah, everybody wants their stuff. I can understand that. So this goes back to episode 167.
167.
And these are the comments I have. Now, for those who may not remember from that episode, we're giving away one of the original MG Zaku 2s.
Cool.
Right? And let's refresh some memories here. It's got the old school packaging. This insert was always in the old kits, right? But here is what I built so far, the kit. I left it like that to show people what the frame was like way back then. So you get to finish the assembly, put on the stickers, and everything else. Now, we had, it's already broken, that guy's gonna be angry. We had 453 comments.
Yes, ooh,
Not
whoa,
bad.
that's a
Not bad. And the first winner of this Zaku was comment number 162, and it goes by the name of Joe. And
Hey, Joe.
This comment is kind of ironic. It says, I have watched this show since the first episode's airing. I have watched each episode the day it came out since episode 1. I want that HGUC's Double Zeta and MG gun cannon. Oh, but that's the other prize. If you win it and I don't message me, I'll buy it from you. So Joe really wanted, congratulations by the way, Joe. Joe really wanted this other prize, which I'm going to show right now.
You know, we're incredibly honest, so we, you know, it's all down to randomness.
It's all random. Like I don't want to favor anybody. Like, you know, I want everybody to have the same chance, and even if it means like one guy might kind of win twice, well, that's just random. That's just how it works. Now we talked about this. Oh yeah,
this is the first.
This is the first kit that we did on the show.
This is a piece of history.
That's right. It's all weathered up and panel lined, as well as the gun cannon with the clear parts for the 30th anniversary campaign. Now there was some stuff in here that wasn't supposed to be in here. I think I haven't removed it yet. Let me see what I got. Is this the gun cannon decals? Oh, they're supposed to be in there. Please enjoy your gun cannon water slide decals. The death scythe. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep it in there. Because I think I might have the death scythe.
I think you got the death side somewhere.
Yeah. All the parts are still in here. Oh, it looks like a... I think this piece of cape was from the boss's Kamen Rider.
It smells like 4 years ago.
It smells like old is what it does. But anyway, there's lots of stuff in here. And somebody's going to win 2 kits in this. 2 kits, piece of history. And
shed a tear.
Yeah. Put it on display.
Yeah.
It's comment number 81 of 453. And it's your capital T 167. Don't know what that means? He's right. It's got to be me to win. Check my ID. Your capital T I67 wins in episode 167. It's so meant to be. Plus, the classic MGs were really a fortune. So, yeah, he's winning. He's winning this Zaku gun cannon. But he's like, the classic MGs were really a fortune. So, are you referring to this? Are you referring to this? What are you? should I have like Joe contact your T167? You can arrange a swap or something. I don't know. Anyway, I will be contacting the winners. Please allow me a few days to do that. We're still really busy right now, and then I will be mailing these off to you. So congratulations to Joe and your T167. You've got some Gunpla history here.
Congratulations.
And now that I'm back in the full swing of things,
we got to announce
Stella's
the
got
list.
his groove back. I have some new stuff
Canadian.
to give away, and first things first. Here's an MG wing. I got MGs here now. I just kind of grabbed the box off the shelf as it is, and then I kind of look at it later, which is probably not a good idea all the time. But in this box,
It's a bag of tricks.
I have the MG Wing EW, I guess
Very
that
cool.
is,
Very cool.
and also the TV version of the MG Wing.
Whoa.
So there's two MGs in this box. I was doing a comparison video way back when, do you remember? And so I have got like, it was a long time ago. I've got
All the wings.
2 kits in here for 1 winner. Congratulations to whoever's going to win these. You get 2 Master Raid kits. And I also, I think at one point, even ordered myself spare parts in case I ended up breaking something. So you're going to get spare parts as well. So 2 MGs for the price of 1 in this box. And they're friendly. They've been in close quarters for a long time.
They're best buds.
It's like Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Gundam Box Mountain. I'll stop right now. And I have another box that's in a Master Grade here. Oh, look, it's the Death Scythe. We talked about that a second ago. Actually, it's not the Death Scythe. I don't have the Death Scythe. This box was used to transport the Armored Core. Way back when we built Armored Core.
Oh, yeah,
remember, this thing was so cool.
This thing was freaking awesome.
But I never got around to finishing the weapons and everything else it comes with. So, somebody out there, if you want, you'll be able to win this Armored
and this
Core.
Armored Core stuff
the
by
Fascinator
Kotobukiya. I mean, they're
version.
releasing new stuff all the time, and some of it looks bloody amazing.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
really cool. So I'm giving away this Armored Core. You know, I thought I'd lost it. I was like, where's that Armored Core kit? I want to give that away. Then I found it.
You've lost the Death Scythe.
I found it in the Death Scythe. Yeah, where's that thing? I'll dig around. So there you go. We have Master Grade kits and an Armored Core kit to give away. So how do they win these things?
Oh, yes.
How do they
you
enter?
have to go
win
to
these things?
episode 170
That's right.
on HobbyLink TV and leave a comment there
Yeah.
to stand a pretty good chance of winning.
That's right. It's all random, remember?
Yeah.
So
So don't forget, on the episode. Now, you can comment on YouTube, but
Yeah.
we look at the blog
Yeah.
for the final winners.
yeah, it's easiest to do that way because the comments have a number each one,
Yeah.
right? So it's just random number
Just
generator. Do a search. There it is. Boom. We're gold. So
So
good luck to people who may want to win these. And is there anything else you want to say before we start?
That's my usual thing. Remember, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr. We have a blog with groups, very
Yes,
helpful
I'll link to
groups.
Still going strong.
Yeah, friend us, join us, like us. We're always happy to answer your questions when we can.
Yep.
And yeah, we're sponsored by HobbyLink Japan, HLJ.com, and buy your kits from us.
That's right. So next week, hopefully we'll have the Honoo done, and we'll unveil the Honoo. And I think next week we also get the MG XX. So we'll be doing a little bit of an unboxing as well. All right.
Sweet.
Sounds good. Okay. See you later.
See you guys.